I got robbed in South Africa. I got heavily robbed in South Africa, and it was a shocking experience. And I thought it was just like me, maybe I should have done this and this until I left. My husband stayed behind. And do you know that my husband also got robbed separately in a different part of town, like 3 weeks after I left, y'all? It is dangerous, okay? It's dangerous. So I had to sit back. Let me just tell y'all the story. Let me just start with the story, okay? But honestly, the country's so beautiful, I would go back. I would just not have my phone with me. Oh my God, sweetie, I'm telling my story on YouTube that I got robbed.
Come on now, look who you got that to bit. I mean,
oh, sorry, no. Oh, sorry. Oh, sweetie. Don't be scared, sweetie. I'm safe. I'm safe. Sorry, sweetie. I'm deep in the story. It was traumatizing. Where was I? I'm sorry. Even my husband is traumatized from this, you all. It's a traumatizing situation. So, throughout my travels in all continents, not just Africa, I have been to Bali, Hong Kong, Thailand, Mexico, Belize, Costa Rica, Jamaica. I've been around, okay? And I have never gotten robbed while traveling. Seriously, okay? People used to say, oh yeah, night robbery. I have walked around in Kenya with my phone out like this, vibing in CBD, like Nigerian streets. I'm good. I've always felt comfortable because I also know how to look around. I have discretion, I have discernment, and I know how to read the room. So I've never just felt like an easy target or anything like that until I got woken up in Johannesburg. So I am coming. First of all, we stayed in one of the nicest places in Johannesburg called Rosebank. I did my research. I did my due diligence. Let's make sure that we're staying in a nice place, top flight security building. They wouldn't even let my mother come in to my Airbnb, y'all. It could only be the two people who were registered for the apartment. We couldn't even have guests for dinner because it's top flight security in this high-rise apartment in Rosebank, right? So I went to Rosebank Mall to meet Ashley in Africa. Like me and Ashley in Africa, a wonderful girl. Shout out to Ashley. Went to lunch, best lunch ever. I'm walking from the mall to my Airbnb, a 10-minute walk. I did not feel like waiting for an Uber. It is 2 p.m., y'all. I'm not walking at nighttime here. So I'm like, imagine I have on like this jacket and I have my 2 iPhones. I have my Nigerian iPhone and my American iPhone in my pocket. And I have on my headphones and I'm just talking to my sister, minding my business. So I'm talking and walking. And then I see like this guy that we had been buying some things from, hanging out the window. And he's like, hey, what's up, girl? What's up? He's like, Dutch. He's South African and Dutch. So he's like, what's up? Like we had established a relationship and I'm like, oh, hey, what's up? And he's like, okay, I see you, girl. You got your phones up. You got your purse behind your back. Because he had warned me, be careful on this street. And I was like, oh, yeah, I'm going to be careful. So that's why I didn't even have my phones in my hand. I actually had my headpiece on and my phone's in my pocket, protected. And he was like giving me accolades. Good job. Like, you're looking good. Keep walking. Then now that I'm thinking about this, I'm like, was it a setup? Did he set me up? Who knows, y'all? Let me know in the comments. It's crazy. So I can see my high-rise building, you guys. Like, literally, I'm looking at the building. I'm on the phone with my sister, keying. I see like a figure come from around the corner of me onto this side of my body. And this guy just starts to put his hand in my pocket, you guys, and is trying to rip my iPhones out of my pocket. So my first instinct is to like hold on to my pockets. So me and him were like tussling and I'm like, oh my God. All I could say was like, oh my God. Oh my God. And I'm like tussling with him because he's trying to grab my iPhones from my pocket, right? And like all I'm thinking about is, which is so sad, like all the pictures that I've taken, like all the things that I have in my phone. I'm like, damn, like have I updated my iCloud? Like, I don't even know. Like, the dude was oh, y'all, it was traumatic. It was traumatic. So, like, imagine it's a busy street, but everyone is, like, far. So there was somebody way over there, way back there. And then I started seeing people, like, trying to run towards, but everything was just moving so fast. So, long story short, y'all, I didn't let go of my phones, okay? This dude dragged me to the street with him. We're, like, tussling for the phone to the point where he had a car waiting in the street full of guys. So next thing you know, and I just hear my sister like, what is happening? She's so scared, y'all. It was sad. So next thing you know, I'm so close to the car. My sister's like, oh my God, like, Brittany, what's going on? I can't even say anything. We're like so close to the car. I had to decide if I was in the midst of getting human trafficked, you guys. I was like, I think that this nigga might really throw me in the car with the iPhones at this point. He's gonna drag me into the car. So I just let the iPhones go. I see him driving off, but you know, other people had their phones out, like recording the plates, not like recording me, but they were trying, right? So meanwhile, I'm looking at my high-rise building. I'm pissed, I'm heated. Where is all this top flight security that you guys are supposed to be offering me, right? I'm livid. I'm in shock. I don't even have the like capability to call my husband down to come help me. My outfit, I'm scraping knees. Like, I was just effed up, y'all, like in shock. And then some guy was like, don't worry, I got his tags. Like, I got his tags. We're gonna go to the police. And I'm just like, oh God, like, did I really just get robbed? I have been robbed in Atlanta, but they came through my house while I wasn't there. I've never been like face to face, like this is a stick up type robbed. It's a violation. Like, it was so heavily a violation. And I went off on my security building. I went off on my Airbnb person because they gave a long list of things we can't do, should do, want to do. But y'all never said this street is a dangerous street. They kept advising people to walk places. And yeah, walk to Rosebank Mall. It's safe. No, it's not safe. So we did end up going to the police. It was fake tags. I'm sitting here on Find My iPhone, y'all. My phone was at the airport within 15 minutes. Off to Angola. Who even knows where my phone flew off to that day. After the airport, it completely disappeared from Find My, and I just had to let it go. The sad part was my mom was actually coming to meet us in South Africa 2 days later. So imagine like, hey mom, I just got robbed, but just come on through. See you soon. She's like, oh my God, Brittany, like, is it safe for me to come? Now, it was crazy. And my husband was upset because he was like, you know, how many times have I told you to just stay focused? Stay focused when you're walking. And I'm like, oh God, like, I was focused, but I wasn't focused enough. You know, I should have been like, not on the phone talking to my sister, I guess. But y'all, at the end of the day, when I went to the police office, he was like, yeah, I mean, this has been happening a lot. Sorry. Like, they were very helpful, but he basically was saying that this happens a lot and that they even target Nigerians, which is the sad part. So I'm obviously not Nigerian, but I think I was giving Nigerian that day because I had on my little like Abuja girl wig. And then my little, I might have been giving Nigerian that day. And there's nothing wrong with that. But he was saying that many South Africans even target Nigerians because they assume that they have overstayed their visas and might not be able to like contact the police as readily. And y'all, it was just like real messy. So I didn't even assume that they were right about Nigerians being targeted. I just tried to assume the best. The tags were obviously wrong. I just emotionally let it go, prayed on it, and found an inner peace. My mom came, we were safe, everything was good. I flew home to America. My husband stayed in South Africa. And then like a couple of weeks after I got home, you know what happened, y'all? My husband called me and said, sweetie, I have been robbed. And I was like, oh my God, this city has a problem. This is an unsafe place because my husband is not just like some bozo walking around without a like sense, like there really is a robbery issue. So I even had to look up the stats, y'all, because I was like, there's no way. There's just no way that this is out of the top 10 most dangerous cities in Africa. South Africa has the top 5. Okay, bear with me here because I don't know how to say this. Peter Maritzburg is number 1. Pretoria is number 2. Johannesburg is number 3. That's where I was. Durban is number 4. And Port Elizabeth is number 5. Cape Town is number 6. I'm sorry. South Africa is leading with the top 6 most dangerous cities in Africa, the whole continent. Okay, out of 10. So people will be like, oh my God, like Lagos, Nigeria, you might get kidnapped. And oh my God, Nairobi, blah, 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 all this stuff about how dangerous. Nigeria is number 7. Kenya is number 8. Angola is number 9. And Namibia is number 10. South Africa is number 1 through 6, y'all. Beautiful country. Really beautiful country, which is why I didn't even want to like come on here while I was posting all my South Africa content and light it up. And I feel bad, but I just do want people to be vigilant and know that, like, watch yourself. Go with the track phone. Take the most ghetto phone you have, honestly. And a GoPro. You might even get your GoPro stolen, to be honest. So, and it's also South Africans. Like, my Uber driver was a South African woman. And she was like, yo, I use the most low basic phone that is Uber functioning because I've had my phone stolen from me at gunpoint 2 times as an Uber driver. Like, imagine, you can't even do your job. So I don't know. That was a really rough experience for me. And I feel like I'm a pretty seasoned traveler, but I don't even have a takeaway for that. My husband's friends all had very awful stories to tell me about getting robbed in South Africa. But honestly, the country's so beautiful, I would go back. I would just not have my phone with me. So Cape Town did feel a little safer than Johannesburg for me. It was a better experience, but I think I was also just more vigilant, and I even kept my iPhone at home and got a little Android situation popping. But that's just the good and the bad of traveling, y'all. You're gonna win some, you're gonna lose some, and I lost 2 iPhones, so it is what it is. Share your robbed stories, robbed abroad stories with me in the comments.